Israel and Annie Dillard's For the Time Being, examined by Leea Kramer, Kayla Lent, and Stefani Hester. In the subsection Israel, Annie Dillard contemplates the importance of spirituality to humanity compared to the significance of religion to the individual. Surely this adds up to something or other. Dillard initially tells the story of the Baal Shem Tov, noted for his exuberant teachings and as the founder of Hasidic Judaism. The Baal Shem Tov was influenced by Rabbi Isaac Luria, who taught of God's paradoxical nature. He is benevolent, but his imperfect creations exist in a state of suffering. Their stories describe their lives of religious devotion and philosophy. These men sought to emphasize oneness with God, that God is an essential, inseparable part of the universe. This theme is important to remember as Israel progresses. Dillard also shares the stories of several holy sites she has visited, each time emphasizing her connection to the people or natural wonders rather than her reverence of the sites themselves. She visits a 16th century synagogue where Rabbi Luria prayed and marvels that she is there, though not necessarily connected to the religion. She recalls an experience at the Church of the Nativity, where Jesus was born, describing her initial disillusion, though once she understands the great importance of the site, she becomes enamored with it. In St. Anne's Basilica, Dillard completely skips the details of the site, focusing on the almost absurd idea of prayer. At the Western Wall in Jerusalem, she takes greater interest in her surroundings and tells of its history. At some of the sites, she hears music, really a conglomeration of human voices speaking many languages, all there for the same purpose, to experience this holy site for themselves. She focuses on the music, the symbol of the connection between people from all corners of the world, and realizes that this is what defines spirituality. A great curiosity. The Dome of the Rock is a gold temple built into Mount Moriah in Jerusalem. It is said to be a site of great holiness for the Abrahamic religions, dating back to Abraham's near sacrifice of his son, and belonging to all of them at some point or another. The dome mimics the curvature of the heavens above the earth and draws the attention of people of all religions. It is representative of the human tendency to fight over religion, which is so personal that one may believe all other interpretations are impossible, when the holiness and spirituality of the place is what gives it purpose. People have fought and will continue to fight over this holy piece of rock, though Dillard points out that it retains spiritual significance regardless of which religion holds its title. It was a great curiosity, and so were the people, for here was our condition made plain, and we came straining to see it. Individuals are each a part of a greater whole regarding the Spirit of God in the universe. This is exemplified by the French note Dillard finds at the Western Wall, where people are known to place notes in the crumbling structure, which translates simply to "the boy that I dreamed tells me," a white paper in a folded wrapper, though the sentiment is obviously incomplete. The apparent insignificance of the note, contrasted with the grandeur of the site, encapsulates the human condition. Individuals, in the context of a practically infinite universe, do not immediately appear to have great significance. And in this assumed unimportance, humans become obsessed with their own mortality. In referencing the prophecy of the Mount of Olives, Dillard acknowledges just one of the endless interpretations regarding the afterlife and eventual fate of humanity. Dillard comes to the conclusion that this religious superstition is a means of connecting ourselves as individuals to the larger picture. These instances and ideas exemplify individuals' part of a greater whole in respect to divine force in the universe. Individuals make up a much more momentous whole that is humanity, and humanity itself is one with the universe, which is one with God. The search for truth in religion, then, is a means for individuals to understand their own importance in the world. The physical world exists in varying degrees of closeness to God, and the superstitions of religions around the world tie to the central point that all of humanity, all of us, are linked intrinsically with the Spirit of God and the universe. If we are all searching, Who are we individuals?